Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just switched the device to another one. So we shall see. Everyone is too much. Hi guys. Send another one, please, bro. I'm sending you a message. I hope it works now. Yes, I hope so too, because I decided to switch device to see. She's not if she's not seeing me live, that means she's not following me. She needs to follow me. She can't see me live if she's not following. So she needs to follow me and then she can see me live. If she's not following, she won't see me live. Thank you, Trendy T. I hope it works too. I hope so. This is our last episode for 2023. So I hope it works as well. So we can have fun and get ready for the next year, for the new year, for 2024. I hope it works too. Okay, if any one of you is up to it, can you send me an invite? Let's see where the problem is. Is it from my end? Is it from their own end? So can you please just send me an invite if you're up to it? Let's see. Let's try and figure out what's going on here. Yes, we are. We are so grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Y'all don't even know how much I am so grateful for you about. Like, you guys literally made my 2023. You all made it wonderful. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so all right, so it's not from my end then. Your network is bad though, but at least you're there. At least you came on. So it's not from my end. It's this issue I always have with Niger network. This always happens with Nigerian network. Hi Oladuni, hi Boss B, Alabi Boss Set. Thank you for joining. Bin Sadiq, thank you. Welcome. We are trying to get our guest. Folakemi love some I take. I teach. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully the network behave for us to get this on, for us to get it on, for us to do this. We are waiting. Who is this? Good evening. Good evening. Yes, so compliments of the season. Good evening to you all. Folakemi love some Dynamite Liu. Thank you for joining. We are still waiting on our guests. Let me see if I can send him another invite because I do not know what is going. It's not even okay, bro. If you can hear me, I can't even see you on here. I don't think you are here. Yes, so Bim Sadiq, let's pray for you to behave because I don't know. To send a link for us to join. No, it's not. I don't have a link. I think they're having some issues with their network. They're having some issues with. Yeah, he's not. He's chatting me, so I'm trying to chat him up as well. Okay, I guess we'll just have to do like an open mic. Who is up for an open mic? Yeah, let's do an open. It's actually better since it's the last episode of the year. Let's do an open mic. Let's talk. Let's gist. Let's compliments of the season to you as well. So I think they're having some issues with their network because I do not know what's going on. Let me just send him a message, shoot him another message real quick. Okay, so if you're up to it, let's go. Let's do an open mic. Where is Ame? Esther Queen, I need you here. Where is Ame Oladuni? Come on. let's do an open mic because I think they're having some issues with the network because they said they're asking for a link. And does anybody know how I can? Is there a way for me to send the link? Okay, I can see him here. He's here. So okay. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Okay, Pearls for Joy C. Can you send me an invite as well? Yeah, I know. Accept. Accept. Well, okay. Okay, so she's here.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, she is, but let's see. I accepted his own too. So maybe something is going on with his phone. There's some setting on his phone that is not letting this work. Yeah, she's live. I can see her, but I can't see you. Hi, see, so good to see you, but we need a bit of light. We can't really see your face. It's dark in there.
It's dark. Okay.
Yeah, it's dark. We can't see your face. So for you, he's saying that you're unable to join. I'm thinking something is wrong with your phone. I don't think it's the network. At times, there's some settings on the phone that just like, I don't know. Is it with you? Maybe you guys can just squeeze in on one phone. Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
Yeah, I think both of you can just stay here but then we need lights.
How do we achieve that now?
We need brightness. We need lights. Yes, it is. They're trying to update it. Trinity. They're trying to get more lights. They need more lightning in there for it to be bright. Welcome. Yes, so welcome. At least let's see their faces first before we welcome them. So we are patiently waiting for their faces. Patiently waiting. Should we continue enjoying our music? Our Christmas music and jiving. Oh, where's my music? Bam. Share. Yes, so thank you, Trinity. You're actually going to be rewarded for this because you are the only one that is always clamoring for people to share. You're always telling people, share. Okay, we are getting there. It's getting better. It's getting better. I just hope this network behaves today because it's always an issue. Okay, so you want our music? Okay, let's play our Christmas songs. Since it's Christmas, you shared too. Okay, thank you for sharing, Oladuni. I'm just talking about Trinity is the one that's always coming here to tell people to share. She's always saying, go on, share. She's always encouraging people to share. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so what's going on? Hi, bro. Okay. You guys want me to be looking at you with my head turned upside down?
What did it take for me to overcome breast cancer? The crucial first step of choosing MD Anderson Cancer Center.
What's going on? Oh. That's your baby boy. I know you guys are still there. It's just that I'm not seeing any movement and I can't hear anything. Okay. Okay. So if you both are sharing the same device or the same phone, the earpiece is not going to work. So can we take off the earpiece and just use just the phone speaker?
So is this better?
Yes, at least much better. It
Okay.
could be better, but I guess we just take what we can. I cannot see you. Why are you hiding behind that? Where are you?
Yeah, we're hearing you. We're hearing you.
What sort of things are you doing? You want to be pretending to me as if you're a stranger. What's wrong with this one?
What part of what?
I don't see your face now.
Okay, my face.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Are you sitting? Is it that you sat down low? It's like you
Am I
went down.
what?
Can you just come up a bit where you're sitting?
Okay, okay.
Or stand behind her or something. I honestly don't know. I think we can just make do with this. Well, Bim Sadiq, why are you laughing? You saw him, Abi was trying to hide his face. I have to call him out. Okay. There's 1 minute gone.
I guess we're better now.
Yes.
We're not so.
Oh yeah, much
Can you see our
much
faces
better.
properly?
Yeah, but you need to move backwards a bit so that I can show the both of you. Exact. Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. Good.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what's happening to my phone, or maybe it's network.
The network is the network. But
Like
then,
I'm watching you. I'm watching it right now. I'm watching it live on my phone right now, but I don't understand why I can't connect.
now you might need to update your Instagram.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so let's just get into it. Hello. See, it's so good to see your face. I'll come back to you guys later. So hello, people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for waiting with us. I know we are like 21 minutes gone from our time.
Okay, but hello.
Yes.
Just go ahead with my wife. I want to get the Bluetooth so that I will hear you clearly.
Oh, okay. If you connect anything, if you connect the Bluetooth, will it be a speaker?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. We can do. So welcome everyone. Welcome to Real Talk with Odun. I'm super excited because it's live 2023. I mean, come on. We've had a wonderful time this year. And for the benefit of those joining us for the first time, Real Talk with Odun is a show for women by women. It's a show where we talk about anything that concerns us. We talk about our kids, we talk about our husbands, we talk about our jobs, our businesses, our marriages, our spirituality, our growth, everything that concerns us as women. And then I know you're wondering why are we having a guy if it's a show for women? At the beginning of this year, we decided to focus more on good marriages because there were a lot of negativity surrounding marriages. The only stories you get to hear is the story of negativity surrounding marriage, abuse and all that. And so we told ourselves that I personally know a lot of people that are doing well in their marriages. And okay, I'm going to bring some of them to come share some of their secrets with us, to come share some of their experiences with us so that we can learn a thing or two. Now, there's something I always like putting there before we go on. Whatever you hear, whatever thing you hear from these couples today, I want you to know it's their own experience. So they're not saying you must do what they are saying. They are just telling you that this is what we did. And if we say they are good couples or good marriages, we are not saying they've not had their own challenges. They've not had their own troubles. We are just saying that they had their challenges and they both agreed to walk through it. All right. So I like putting that caveat out there before someone will come and say, it was someone on your show that told me to do this and I went to do it. No. It's good if you take good advices and use them, but we are not saying everything is written on stone. All right. So thank you once again for joining and God bless each and every one of you. I guess our guests are ready. I think they look settled. So I want you to welcome with me Femi and Joy Akintoye. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you, Dr. Kodu, for having us here.
Thank you. Thank you for spending your evening with us. Now, Femi is a bro. He's going to try and pretend and act here as if he's not. I'm seeing the signs already. But me, I will not agree. He's going to show his true color on this show today. Eh? Okay. All right. So let me start with you. Can you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay. Like you rightly mentioned, I'm Joy Akintoye, married with three beautiful children. I am a career woman. Though I love to do business, but right now it's all about career and still waiting on God to give me direction on what business to do. I have so many ideas in my head, but I've not been able to settle for one. And looking at the condition of Nigeria, you have to be careful.
Yeah.
I love business. Yeah, I'm a career woman. I'm a HR practitioner, human resources practitioner, with over 15 years work experience in that field. I love my family. I love my husband. I love my children. In short, they give me the reason to persevere. And I am a lover of God. I love the things of God. I love to serve God. And in my downest time, that English, in my downest time, it's only God I turn to because I have no other source. It's my main source. It's my main source. It's my only source.
All right.
I am a peace lover. Yeah, I love a peaceful atmosphere. In as much as I can, I try to stay away from trouble. Like I'm not a troublesome. I don't enjoy it at all. I love peace and calm. I love my privacy to some extent, and I'm a people's person. I love to have people around me, be happy, laugh. Life is short. In as much as we pray for long life, what will it pay us that the short life we have? Like even if we are living 100 years, it's still a short life because you're not living here forever. And then you are 90% of the time is spent fighting, making troubles, quarreling, having sad times. So you just make the best use of the time you have while you have the opportunity.
They are giving you your flowers. Take your flowers. Take your flowers. Like, thank you. Good job. That was a full comprehensive introduction. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, when I posted the flyer of the show, someone in my church here in the US, a sister, a friend, chatted me up and said, I know her. And I'm like,
really?
Yeah. She said, yeah. Ask her about Andrew. Her husband is Andrew. Do you know Andrew Epeoga?
Andrew, are you serious?
Yes.
Yes, Andrew.
We said,
yes.
Vera.
It's a small world.
It's a small world. It is a small world. Well, thank you for that introduction. So, FN, go on and tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Femi Akintoye. I'm married to a beautiful wife, father of three.
How are you doing, gentle?
Am I not gentle?
He's warming up. Just calm down.
Okay, I'm basically into music, apart from also partially doing construction. But music is my passion. Music is what I do. Music is what I trust God to bless me from. For me, just like my wife said, marriage is meant to be peaceful, it's meant to be enjoyed. And that is what we strive to do.
Yeah. Okay, so we lost you there. I didn't get the last part of what you just said.
I said the marriage for me, just like my wife said, is meant to be peaceful, meant to be enjoyed.
Okay.
So I share the same philosophy we have when it comes to marriage. We believe in living as one. No matter what it takes, just try to be peaceful as much as you can.
Okay. All right. I pray and I hope that the network works better on both ends for this to be smooth. So let's go straight to how you guys met. How did you meet?
Okay. My own story. What I can summary I can put up. I joined the church, my church we were both in so many years ago. I think more than 12, more than 15, about 15 years ago. I joined a church. I was heartbroken, and then I started, just like I started looking for a partner, and then somehow, some way, myself and her, met each other in the church. At first, it was a no-no. We're just friends. Some friendship developed, likeness for each other, and then we are here today.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, sis, if you need to take a minute to go attend to the kids, you can actually do that. We'll excuse you because, yeah.
My baby's here, and
Yeah, you can go attend to them. We can excuse you, and then you come back. We understand.
all right, thank you.
Except we don't want you to show their faces. If not, we would have said for you to bring them on, but we don't want you to show their faces. So so you can go attend to them. Because he just told us how you guys met, and do you agree with the story he told us? He said you guys met in church.
Yeah, that's the story. We met in church.
And he said
I came back from school.
He said you were doing no before.
No, normal thing now. You do yes immediately. You guys just do yes now. Well, initially, the no was a genuine no anyway. It wasn't like I was trying to form.
Okay, so
somehow. Sorry?
What changed the to the
I would say he just persisted and first of all became a friend, I'll share my challenges with him. We just got talking and became friends. We come to the house, him and some of his other friends, we'll talk, play together and all that. I am my friend too. We became just friends and friends, rolling together, talking together, churching together and all that. So from there,
did you say churching together? What's churching together?
Yeah. I attended church. Attending church together, it was exactly. It was friendship at first, then church together, as in he would call, would you be in church today? Yes, I'm coming and all that. We go to church, talk in church. Sometimes he will walk us down to the bus stop. Okay, from church, there's food at home. Oh, you guys should come over. Him and his friend will play down to the house. And I was living with my parents, my mom in particular, and I had a very friend there who was also living with us. So we all go home together. They would eat, we would talk, and we would go home. Him and his friends would shoot them up. I'll come back and all that. So, just all that.
That's good. That's good. So you guys built the friendship first, which I think is very important because being friends before marriage makes you guys more relaxed with each other after marriage. How long have you guys been together? How long have you been married?
We crossed 10 years in marriage this year.
Oh wow, that's great. That's wonderful.
I think we dated for like more than 10 years, right?
No,
up to
10. 7, 8 years.
Okay, I think about 8 years. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we did it for like 8 years before we got
married. Are you serious? That's a long courtship.
Very long.
That was very, very long. Wow. Okay. So that's actually I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying that long courtship at times tends to people will say long courtship exposes a lot of things about each other. Do you think that's true? Did that make you guys know each other more or not?
Well, for me, I think from my experience, long courtship I think it basically reviewed about 70%. There's still this 30. It's always what I realized is a different scenario when you are dating, and then it's a different scenario when
Yes,
you get
that-
married. When you are
They said that was a long time and no breakfast. That means you did not serve her breakfast even after that long time.
I know what
No breakfast.
breakfast.
Yeah, it means you didn't break her heart after dating her for 8 years and now end up not marrying her.
No, I didn't break. Of course, if I've broken her heart, we won't be here today.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, that no breakfast. Still finish. Okay, go on. You were saying there was still some 30% that you didn't know in those 8 years. We cannot hear you.
Okay, we are doing some calculations there. Don't mind us. I'm trying to be exact on the number of years. It was actually 8 years.
Okay. All right. So, sis, let me come to you. Let me ask you the challenges you faced early on, taking into consideration that you guys dated for 8 years. Was there something in particular, something different that you found out that was a challenge to you after you got married?
Okay, who should answer?
You.
Because mine may be different from his. Like, I know what his own is. I don't know if he knows what mine is. So for me, yes, it's like he rightly said, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. Like, it's a different ball game.
Even after the 8 years of dating.
Yeah, because you were not living together. You guys would only see briefly, talk outside. Everybody's trying to play the nice guy, the nice lady, keep impressing him, keep impressing her, and all that, until you're not living with each other. And initially, you still be forming. Just a couple of months, the forming will disappear. Your real self will come out, and then you see. So for me, I didn't really see anything totally new, but I didn't see it in the dimension I began to see it after marriage. So while we were cutting, my husband is someone that is a perfectionist, so those days when I would go to his house, everywhere is neat and tidy and everything. I'm like, this is nice, it's very good. I mean, I'm kind of the opposite. So they have to be neat, very neat, but I can keep my clothes here, put my bag there, problem to me. Anytime I feel like when I've rested and I just feel like I should arrange this house, I'll wake up one morning and decide to tidy everywhere up and, put everywhere it's supposed to be. But he's the type that as he's coming home, his bag will go straight to the right place, the shoe must go. Me, I can afford to leave my bag there for another 2 days before I decide to move it in.
For another 2 weeks.
Before I decide to move it in and all that. So, when we got married, initially he was coping, like he would, I would also do my best, arrange. But after a while, I go to work, I come back, I'm tired. I'm like, I can do this over the weekend, Joe. I just, then he's feeling like, why not now? Do it now. Like, he doesn't like everywhere. That one became an issue. Like, excuse me, your house is my house. I can do what I want to in my house. It doesn't have to be how you want it arranged. That became an issue. I noticed it about him. Then secondly, he's been a music director even while we were cutting. And I realized that with his choir members, his friends, he's tough. But after rehearsals and all that, when he's with me, he's cool, calm, all nice, all like, I'm not like usually like this, so they just don't do the right. When you do the right thing, you get me angry and everything. But by the time we got married, after a while, I realized that he also, he brings out that sameness, like, he wants me to be, not, he doesn't control me, but there are some rules and regulations that don't go well with me. And
he brings that mentality of a director into the house.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, this is not your choir, please be coming down, and so, we have fallouts, we quarrel, we argue and all that. And when we are dating, if we had a fight, like we quarrel, this guy not go feel sleep, or they call me, they send me message, like, talk to me now, I'm sorry. There was a day he even came to my gate house, like he was waiting until I came out to attend to him because we had a fight. Almost 11 p.m. before he went. But these days, sef, we even have an argument. He will sleep peacefully. I'm just looking at him like I can imagine. He will
Still
sleep
finish,
peacefully and snore very
still finish as
like peacefully.
mm-hmm. Still finish.
This is someone that we are dating. You can't even sleep when we have a fight. Like we must make up like before he sleeps. But now, he will sleep very well because he knows I'm not going anywhere now. There's no threat anywhere. So he sleeps well and all that. So it's really not the same at all. It's really not the same. Mm.
Okay. Thank you. I was going to ask how you handle attractions of the opposite gender towards your husband. Okay. That's a question. This person is asking, him being a choir director, ladies are always flocking around him. He's always coming in contact with women. So this person is asking, how have you been able to handle that attraction from women towards your husband?
Okay, so yeah, it's a big problem. I won't lie, but like I said, I don't know. I think I just have this understanding when it comes to relationship and all that, and attraction. I see it every time. How many do I want to fight him over and all that? Yeah, most times I get pissed off. I notice such things. Ladies come after him, and he unfortunately, I don't even know how to put it. I should say fortunately, unfortunately, he's also a ladies lover. Like my husband loves ladies. Like what I mean, because every guy.
They are casting you.
Yes, I will say it and say it loud. He likes ladies. Now, when I say he likes ladies, I don't mean he's messing around with them, but he likes their company, and maybe he enjoys the attraction. Well, he likes ladies and he welcomes them. He has them a lot as friends, so many of them. And at times I even tell him that you don't know what you are. Okay, to you, maybe you're just liking, playing, and having a good time, making them your friends. You don't know what they have in their mind. So you should be able to draw the lines and all that. But one day I just told myself, see, Christianity is the personal race, you understand? Even in heaven, like most pastors will say, that there is no marriage in heaven. I told him one day, I said, you're a Christian, I'm a Christian. We both know what we are chasing after, apart from having a good life on earth. Heaven is our goal. So we know how we are running our race, though. But don't be distracted. Don't let these ladies make you just fall into unnecessary temptation. As you see me, so I can't kill myself. Sometimes I just feel bad, but it's nothing I can do. So most times I look away and let him do his thing. But to God be the glory. He's a God-fearing man. I wouldn't say maybe it's not hard times when maybe he must have been tempted to, but I cannot say that I've ever caught him or I've had a reason to say, he's dating or all that. So why kill myself over what I don't have evidence of? And I trust that he's a God-fearing man and he has put God first. So even if the devil tries to mess around his mind with such things, he doesn't let it get to the point where it now becomes, he falls. Becomes an issue or where he falls. But if I say I don't know, my husband has female friends that he chats with, I know, but that it has turned into something else, like maybe compromising situations and all that, I don't think it has ever become such.
Wow. Wow.
That I move on. For Christ's sake, how many do you want to stop? I work, I go out, I'm always around him. So do I can't myself, like I said earlier, this life, just make the best use of it and be happy. If you can be happy 90% of the time, it's good. So,
wow. Thank you so much for your honest. That was a very, very honest answer. Thank you so much. So let me come to you, FM. I'm going to ask you that same thing, but I'm going to ask you how you personally have been able to handle the attention from, you're a music director, you know what I'm talking about. You've moved from churches to churches. You've met beautiful women, more prettier women, But then, how have you been able to handle that attraction from the opposite sex?
I think basically for me, it has been every time such distractions come, at the end of the day, I tell myself, number one, you can't mess up because people see you on the altar ministering. Number two, what's your decision for life and eternity? You want to go to hell, you want to. Those are the things that guides me, you know. I just feel like, you mess up, you have messed up forever. So what's the point?
It's
And at
not
the
good.
end of the day, whatever you want, actually, it's in your wife. It's just all this Ojukokoro women do once in a while. But I think for me, I've been able to help myself with the thoughts like, you want to go to hell, you want to go to heaven. What is the after you've done it all? So what else?
Mm.
So when I check myself, I just tell myself, come, behave yourself and get through.
Wow. All right. Thank you so much. There was a direct question that came to me. I'm going to ask you this. Read it out. It said, this person wants to know if you report each other to a third party, or do you settle rifts amicably between yourselves? So,
Okay. For me,
tying that question to managing external influence, do you have external influence in your relationship? And if not, how have you been able to manage it?
okay, so for me, majority of the time, we had to find ways to talk to each other. Oftentimes she would be the one to come, probably get back from work and then really, let's talk about this. So why did you do this? Why did you do that? And all that. And at the beginning of our marriage, I've always been a lover of peace, actually. But
At the beginning of our marriage.
at the beginning of the marriage,
Thank you for that.
yeah. But along the line, I just felt like,
Oh, peace anymore.
It's not about peace anymore.
no, I'm still a lover of peace. Just that sometimes now,
Mhm.
I know not violent, but it's just that lately, sometimes when you look at it, you feel like every time you have an issue, you want to talk, and then I get a bit I get a bit what English should I use now? I get a bit I just lose interest in the fact that we talked about a particular thing, and then I expect that okay, we'll settle this and everybody should adjust, and then issues come up and I realize that adjustments have not been made. Now, at that point, I get pissed off. Like, so why do we have to talk, and all that? So in recent times, I need to be very sincere. In recent times, I would just ignore, like you said, I just sleep it off, mind my business. In fact, that's the best word I would use. I'll just mind my business, and then once I'm minding my business, it simply means I'm leaving you to yourself, like on your own. I would ignore you. I won't show interest in you.
That's a good approach.
I won't. Yeah. So I would just leave. I will leave you to yourself. I mind my business. And sometimes it now appears like we are keeping malice and all that. So sometimes because I don't want it to look like we're keeping malice, at least we'll greet in the morning. Hello, good morning. How are you? I'm going to work. Bye bye. But I may not call you all through the day, and it's not like I have it down in my heart. It's just I just need to
Keeping you
pretend,
malice.
like okay.
Malice. What do you mean? That is malice. What are you talking about?
It's partial malice. It's not the original one.
Malice. There's nothing called partial malice. What's good morning? How are you? I'm going to work. I will not call you all through the day. That's not malice. What's that? That's malice.
But should be after 5 days we shall still settle it.
After oh Jesus Christ, sing a Christian. Yeah, okay. All sins are equal, right? You're mindful of evil by not committing adultery or fornication, but you can keep malice for 5 days.
You don't want me to be real, I'm saying it the way it is.
No, see, let me tell you. You teach us, we teach you. We teach each other. We teach ourselves.
Okay.
We teach ourselves. So stop keeping malice. It's malice keeping. It's odiyon. It's odiyon.
No, we're not keeping malice.
It is
no. The idea. No. The idea basically is just to drive the point home. And once the point is gotten, we calm down and settle and we discuss.
Sis, I see you smiling all through as he's talking. You obviously don't agree with him. You obviously don't agree.
No. I like the fact that you are the one, hushing him over this. That's what happens. Though. And like he earlier said, like he rightly said, that at the beginning of the marriage, he would always come out to say, let's talk about this, Suddenly, he doesn't care. So he hardly cares, like whether we settle or we don't settle. And
now let's be serious. Let's be serious, FM. For you, you are trying to reset someone's brain, but for your partner, the partner is feeling as if you don't care, which is not the truth. You actually care, but you're going about it the wrong way. Without being camera, don't let me cast you on air. Don't let me cast you on air because So let's go on. Let's keep it moving. So the question is, you are saying basically your answers to the question is you keep malice to resolve your. That's what you're saying.
Well, I don't even know for him. So initially, it was a problem to me when he was. When I noticed that about him. I would always say, "What's happening?" And talk to me. Have I done something? And he says it's between me and God. It's between me and God. Between me and God. Between me and God. After a while, I started building my own thing. Like,
yeah.
For how I don't know how long you want to continue. If you want to continue for whenever you are tired, you should talk to me, Abi. Instead of chasing after him as if he's owing me something or I'm owing him something, Initially, it was getting at me, but I'm beginning, to build my own walls. That once he brings up that attitude, like I notice it, I know there's something to talk about, and I know if I go to him and say, let's talk about it, he will even give me the right attention. Since I'll just mind my own business until whenever he's ready to talk about it. So yeah, if they're ready, I'm ready. I know about it and all that. Instead of chasing after your and that, as if I owe you one, I'm owing you or something. But like having third parties, especially we didn't have third parties in our marriage. And yeah, I'm not the type that reports. But when the only time I have reported him with third party was sometime late last year in our 10 years of marriage. So like last year was 9. I was forced to call his auntie who was in UK. Not his dad, because I don't report. I don't even enjoy reporting. But I needed somebody to talk to him because sometimes then you need somebody whom your partner looks up to or whom your partner respects.
Respect someone directly.
You understand? Yes, to talk sense to them sometimes, because maybe when you are the one talking, because they know you too much, they know you well, sometimes your word doesn't make sense, and you need someone else to really talk to them. So at that point, I was really pissed. There was this attitude of not talking, and hot arguments. We were just having hot arguments over not talking and all that. Every little thing I did would react, and it was getting at me. I didn't want to condone that. I didn't want to. I was tired of swallowing it. I needed to talk to someone because I was internalizing it and it was getting at me. So I needed to talk out. I needed to speak to somebody. Yes, my mom stays with us, but she would not understand to the in-depth I expect her to. Instead, she would take it up sentimentally. Obviously, I'm her daughter.
Yeah.
So to some extent, she would stop me. And I really don't feel comfortable giving her the details because I know she would not understand it in my perspective. So I needed a third party who would have a helicopter view of the whole thing, and a sincere person who has been in marriage for a long time, who understands marriages up and down. So that was the only time, I took our matter to a third party. But after that, myself, no need. I can't take it to church. I don't believe in reporting to the pastor and all that. Even pastors are human beings. You don't even know what they're going through in their own minds. You understand? And I wouldn't want to take it to my in-laws or, I just, so that they won't feel like, okay, our son is not doing something right or all that. So I just thought of who is best to talk to. And I just thought of his aunt. And she, to the best of my knowledge, she intervened properly. Like, she talked to him the way I expected her to, and intervened, and we solved the issue, and we moved on. After that, I've not had the reason to, and I don't intend to. Like, I don't want to have a reason to have to report, because in the process of reporting, you're actually selling your marriage out. And truth be told, there's no perfect marriage out there. You know, so don't feel comfortable doing that. Worst case, I talk to my friends who are far away from my marriage. I have a particular friend. There was a day I was down. I needed somebody. Sometimes you need that support. Sometimes, you know, it's not every time it's a report. It's not every time it is you are reporting your marriage.
Reporting at times you downgrading, you just taking some off you, just ranting. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Breaking. Okay, so sometimes you need that support. It's not every time it is being seen as reporting.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to talk to somebody who values the marriage system. So the problem now is whom you are talking to. Who are you talking to? Is it somebody that will tell you the right things, give you the right advice, or somebody that will give you negative advice that would further jeopardize your home? So that also matters, you know. So I don't just talk to anybody. I have this close friend of mine who is a lover of marriage. Like, you know, she's also married, happily married with 4 children, and she's a lover of marriage. When you have talk of marriage, like, you know, she's like, Joy, we can never allow our marriage to fail. We can never, no matter what happens. So when I'm so down, like I need someone to talk to, she comes to my mind. Because I know she will tell me the truth. Where I'm messing up, she says, Joy, you're messing up, or is you, I'm blaming you in this case, or is you I'm blaming. You know? Where it is my husband, she's like, you know, men, the way they are now, we have to use wisdom with them, or calm down. If I tell you my own side, don't call her. She'll not start telling me her own marriage, and in my mind, like, thank God, my husband is not this bad, you know, that kind of a thing. So sometimes, it's not every time it is reporting. Sometimes you need that support system, because a lot of women, you have women die in marriages, they internalize problem, and don't scatter your marriage, don't talk to this, you are telling, so sometimes you don't even know who to talk to, because they don't want to be seen as weak women that is not being able to manage their homes. You know, so if you know 1 or 2 trusted people that will tell you the right thing, tell you the truth the way it is, black or white, they just give it to you the way it is. You can share with them. You know, they will guide you, they will advise you. And sometimes there's relief in talking. You know, there's relief in sharing your problems. You know, sometimes you need to talk out so that the burden is off your head, off your mind. Because the truth is that this marriage sometimes can be overwhelming. You know, sometimes you want to go gagas. They're like, excuse me, no, my mommy told me it was going to be like this. You know, why did I venture this? I would have been better on my own and all that. So sometimes you still need somebody to reassure you that there's something good to look forward to in the marriage. You understand? You need that reassurance once in a while, beyond such sermons and all that. You need real talk from people, from close friends, from confidence, people that will tell you the truth as it is.
It is. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. FM, where is he? I can't see him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask you, first and foremost, I want to thank both of you, because it takes a kind of courage and guts for you to be vulnerable and to be talking about your struggles. You know why I really want to thank you? Because the couples we brought in time past, all they will tell us is the good parts. Like, this is what we did, is this, is that, is that. I don't think we've had a couple that will come that told us their struggles. So that's what you guys are doing. You're telling us your struggles, and I really, really appreciate that. So that for people that watches this episode, they will know that, okay, yes, they have a good marriage, but it doesn't mean they are not struggling. It doesn't mean they don't have their own challenges. And I really, really thank you both for that, for, you know, being vulnerable with us. Now, FM, I know I'm casting you a bit. I'm casting you a bit because I'm close to you than your wife. Right? Right? Yes.
I'm with you now. I'm with
you. Of course, you have
casting me now.
You have to be with me. Yes. You don't have any choice. So now I'm going to ask you. I don't want you to seem as if you are the only one we are coming after. So what has been your own major struggle in relation to your marriage that was different from what happened when you were cutting?
Sincerely, I don't feel like I can put my mind to anything in particular, because, you know, right before I got married, I've had the opportunity of weighing marriages, and I think for me, psychologically, I was prepared. I knew it was not going to be smooth. My my dad and my mom separated at when I think when I was like.
Sorry, please, can I just take 5 minutes away?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So my dad and my mom separated when I was 7 years, and I lived with my dad for a very long time. Um, I think after when I was 7, that my mom separated from us. I didn't get to see my mom until I was about 20, 25. So for about let's say about 14 years plus,
Wow.
I was without. So for me, I grew up understanding that marriage is never going to be. But you know, I also made a vow to myself and to God that once I got into marriage, once I got married, I was going to do everything possible to make sure that it worked.
Mm.
It didn't mean, dropping my ego to take my wife at several instances. I was prepared and ready for it. So presently I won't be able because I don't live on that. Of course there've been several issues.
Yeah.
But I don't live
You don't.
yes, but I don't live on that.
You don't. It's not something you.
I already told myself there were going to be issues. So for me, I've been prepared for it. When it comes, I tell myself when it comes to face it, whatever it is.
Mm.
If I begin to open up to you, several things we've been through in marriage, it's not easy. You get married and then when you begin to have interventions, external parties, sometimes your family members who want to visit, who want to come around, some of them want to stay for 1, 2, 3 days, and they want to be in your house, and they are moving from one room to one room, opening the pots in the kitchen, fetching into places where they are not supposed to fetch. All those kind of many things will come up in marriages that one has to do. But thank God, psychologically, I told myself, I've seen all of those things, and I said, despite all of that, it will work. So I can't actually basically say, okay, this is one particular, challenge or, struggles that, in marriage that I would say, okay, something like that. For me, I sleep and wake up every day with the mindset of, okay, I'm going to love my wife better. Just going to make sure I try to do things better. And whatever I did yesterday that I know didn't make her happy, I force myself, even when sometimes I know not comfortable. I just force myself to say, okay, I'm going to adjust in this area.
Mm.
So I can't actually place my hand on one particular thing and say, okay, this is basically a challenge, something that I've really struggled with.
Mm.
There have been several issues, like, but through it all, wake up every day. Through it and overcame it, and my own should not be situation.
All right. I think your network is acting up. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I'm very clearly.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And it's actually very refreshing to hear someone say that. Yes, we've had issues. Yes, we've had challenges, but I don't dwell on them. I don't hold on to them. I don't let them control or direct what I do. I can't repeat it because I'm not dwelling on it. That's actually a very, very good mentality to have. And it's commendable. When I emphasize on some things, it's just for me to drive it home to the people watching and listening that you could actually choose to do better. There are some decisions you will make that will make or mar you. I know we've had that multiple times, a lot of times, but the decision to not dwell on issues.
Yeah, I feel, for me, I feel it starts with the first decision you took before you got married.
Yeah.
Some of us need to always tell ourselves the truth, or maybe we should always ask ourselves the question: am I actually ready for this? Do I really want to do this? So when you ask that question, then you probably get your pen and write down what are the challenges involved. What are men and women of this life seen? Sometimes, down. Because there are going to be days when the wife will sleep with another man, or then days when your husband will sleep with another woman. Are you ready to go with it? When you consider all of this, no. No, what I'm saying is, sometimes when you check all those things, you tell yourself, okay, so if this happens in my marriage, what would I do? What are the possible solutions to it? So when we ask that, for me, that's me. When you ask yourself all of those questions, you just decide to move on. Just decide to move on. There was a time. Let me give an example. There was a time, I think very early in our marriage, when she came up with a joke like he was older than me 3 years, and then I was like, so you are older than me, and you didn't tell me, and you didn't do this, you didn't do that, or no. But being who I am, like from the onset, it was some of those things were part of my question. Like, okay, so what if my wife was older than me? Would that be an issue? What if my wife had a baby that she didn't tell me before we got married? I told myself, instead of ask myself those questions, I said, okay, if I eventually cover after marriage, what would be my decision? Will I work out on the marriage? Will I use that as an opportunity to be around and all of that? So I think for me, when we ask ourselves some questions, put some scenarios before ourselves, we will be able to do a forecast into the future and tell yourself, okay, this happens.
Okay, I'm actually like struggling to hear you now. You're coming in and out. I don't know if it's the network, but I think the last thing I got from you is asking yourself the tough questions. Is that what you said? Okay. All right. But then I heard her saying some things. Are you disagreeing with what he was saying?
Okay, no. Everything he said is he said so far that I got to hear. It's true. You need to ask yourself the tough questions. What if? You don't. It's not like it's certain they would happen, but what if they happen? What would be your decision? Go through it. So,
Yeah.
I already did that, and I would want to chip in that in all this. I don't know if you're going to ask for your advice. Maybe I'm coming too early with mine. But I would say that in all this, to get married should be your own decision. Maybe allow somebody make for you. That's the truth. Because in as much as marriage is desirable, marriage is honorable, marriage is beautiful, it has its beauty, good sides. There are also some sides of marriage that sometimes they don't tell us in the churches that this is what entails. They just make you believe it's all about love and God. Forget it. God, at times, love and God is there. But there's some major things that you also need, to help you go through marriage. So for that reason, it should be your decision. Don't allow your parents, don't allow your friends, don't allow peer pressure, don't allow the society to make that decision for you. I have a friend of mine who also is a colleague that has, she said she doesn't want to get married. And you can't force her. There's nothing you say, thy kingdom come, that will make her change her mind, except she now decides to. Her younger ones are married, but she doesn't want to. She loves her life that way, and it's her life. She has her reasons. And when she tells you her reasons, you also understand. She's a very hot-blooded person, she's a hot-blooded person. She's not gentle at all, but very nice, loving to the core. So my temperament, I don't think I can deal. I don't understand. Like with my temperament, I can't tolerate anything. I don't think so. I just live my life the way it is. I make my decisions for myself. I move on. I don't need to wait for someone to approve my decisions and all that. I can. Her parents have come to understand that this is who my daughter is. Stop. Nobody's talking again. Get back to her decision. So marriage should be your decision. Nobody should make that decision for you, except you are not ready for marriage. Into a marriage that was chosen by people, or people forced you to take that decision. You may not. Let me not say you may not be able. I mean, you may see things that will make you give up early, and all that. I believe when it's your decision, you are prepared, you are ready to go through the bad times and the high times in marriage.
All right. Thank you both so much. And I think we need to round this up because it's, for me, I don't know if the people watching can hear. I'm struggling to hear you, Rich. I think the network is buffering somehow. So anyway, I like your ideology though. Yeah, thank you so much. Let's just round this up. And the last question I'm going to ask, I'm going to go to FM, is for him to tell your you know, we've talked about the weaknesses, we've talked about the what you're struggling with in each other. So I want to ask you, FM, to tell me your eyes. What are the things that you are enjoying from your wife? We don't just want to dwell on the struggles. We want to, you know, we want to talk about the benefits as well. So what are you enjoying from your wife? I know, yes, I know, Molara, I'm struggling to hear them as well. So we are going to just round it up.
Okay, so that's a very easy question for me to answer. At least you can wake me up in the middle of the night and ask me, and you know, I don't have to think twice. So my word is peace of mind,
Mm,
peace of mind, peace of mind. And then, you know, that is so glaring because I usually would always remember where I'm coming from. I've been in relationships that almost torn my life apart. You know,
mm,
when you find peace of mind, you know it. It's distinct.
mm-hmm,
You're able to that, okay, this one now God give me, not be say na moi, you know. So I'm thankful to God for that, and that is basically where I always put my strength. My wife is my peace of mind. She's my joy. She's my support system.
mm,
I've never met a woman in life that's been so supportive.
mm.
Sometimes I try not to tell her.
Why?
But
Why?
that,
He needs to hear.
there we go again. Can we wrap it up now?
They're wrapping it up because you see, FM, let me tell you something. You know what? There was a couple I brought on the show, right? And when we got, you see, someone said my favorite part of this show. So we always do it for couples when they come, and like it's an opportunity for you to encourage each other, to encourage your partner. See, the fact that you're not saying it, and for us women, we want to hear these things. I know at times men be like, don't let me say it. Korea mama, so she doesn't stand. No, if you don't say it, we don't know, and we feel as if we are not doing anything. And so those couples actually,
Okay,
I
so
don't
I'm
think
taking
I'm not going
correction.
to go and ask.
I'll start.
So you need to tell her.
I'll start. I'll say it properly.
So go on, say it.
That thank you for being my peace of mind and my support system.
Good.
Yeah.
You see what happened when you did it? But it had no,
People
on a more
saying,
serious note, it's good. And I'm
ow.
going to go back to add the same question as well. You know, it's a time for you to cite each other. You know, all those cites, all those lyrics, Lori Gogon, that you were giving her when you were cutting her. It's another opportunity for you to bring back all those lyrics and just, make her feel good inside. There was actually, I think it was Itunumo, when we brought Itunumo, and Itunumo was actually crying because of the things the husband was saying, So, are you done? Do you want me to ask her now so that she too will return the favor?
Yes, I'm with you.
Are you done? Are you done telling her all the things you want to tell her?
Yes, now.
I'm looking at you with a bombastic sad eye. No.
Bombastic side.
Bombastic side eye.
Okay. All right, sis, now it's your turn. Can you tell him what you're enjoying about him? Tell him what it means to you.
Okay, he's very supportive. Like when I say supportive, most especially my husband is domesticated, so he doesn't even need me to do anything. He just sometimes I'm tired, he knows I'm tired. He just says, please rest, don't worry, I'll take care of that. And everything, I wake up, everything is done, the children have eaten, they've had their bath, they have to clean and all that, Sometimes I'm talking about I need a help like, excuse me, how many work is there? We'll share.
Wow.
Don't go and bring someone that will come and the problem to us again because these stories we are hearing. And with that, I thank God I have a husband that understands, very supportive. That I am tired. I can't even cook, and I have to force myself to be a good wife. See, what we eat now? just, I mean, I say, don't worry, I'll sort myself. And he'll sort himself without problem, without nagging or
Wow.
making it an issue. He'll sort himself. So
Now
that
I'm proud. I'm feeling like I'm a proud sister. You know, I'm patting. Yeah, I'm patting you spiritually. Can you feel me patting?
he's very
Right.
supportive, you know. And I love the fact that he loves God. You know, in as much we are still humans, in as much as we all have our other side, the major side is loving God. When you're a genuine lover of God, you said, you have conscience. You understand? You know, so there are some things I know he cannot do to me because he has the fear of God. You know, and he encourages me in prayers. Like when I see him speaking early morning, he wakes up, he's speaking in tongues, moving around and all that. In my mind, I'm like, you should be doing this too. You should be doing this, so you should be doing that. You know, so I'm ginger too. In my own way too. I'll try as much as possible to, fire off. So, yeah, I like that part about him, and I like that. To some extent, he's stubborn, but he's understanding. My husband is understanding. When I make him see reasons, you know, even in his so-called minding his business, I just know it's his way of accepting some things from me, you know, instead of it to be an issue. Let me just do my day and have your way. Make I shall do my day, you know, and we shall talk about it and move on. So I'm grateful to God for the kind of husband.
Wow. Thank you both so much. So FM, come back here. Let me see your face. I want to see you blushing from ear to ear. I need to see that you were smiling when she was talking, or what were you doing when she was talking? Because I did not see that face.
I was smiling now. What am I supposed to do?
You were You're tired of my wallet today. Don't mind me. All right. Then and I hope you guys are seeing comments. They're saying, God bless you, God bless your home, God bless your union, God bless your marriage. So thank you both so much for spending your time today. But before I let you go, I need a final word from you, and I'm going to start from FM. I need you to say something to the men out there when it comes to marriage. I know you've dropped some, some nuggets that will be helpful, hopefully, if someone decides to pick and take it. So I just wanted to talk to some men in like 1 minute or thereabouts.
Okay. So to all the men out there, I would say this in the words of one of our former president's wife. In everything that we are doing, there is God. That should be our consideration as men. When you put God first, you want to take a decision, you want to act, you want to, whatever you want to do in your home, the first thing I think you should do is to always consider what would be the thought of God in all of this. When you put that as a consideration first, I think it goes a long way in guiding you.
All right, thank you so much for that. So let me come back to Joy. Can you just give us talk to women out there for like, if it just round up your final advice to women?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I lost you for a second there. What did you say?
I'm asking you to give you your own final thoughts, to talk to women out there, to just give women some words before you go.
Oh, okay. Okay. So for me, my advice to the
This network should just let us finish now. We are rounding up now. Abba, let's be done. We are finished. You just give us 2 more minutes and we'll be out of here. But apparently, I think the network decided to do its own. Are you back?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so your husband is, like the Bible said, is our covering, is our glory, is our honor, you know. And in as much as you may be successful as a woman, no matter the height of your success, remember that your husband is still your king, as in he's still the man God has put over your life. And you must defer to him, you know, respect him, you know, and be humble. There's nothing like humility, you know. Be humble to your husband. And when you're humble, when you genuinely show humility and respect to your man, I'm sure a reasonable man would love you. You know, a reasonable one would love you. And if God has made you better off than your husband, it's not enough to take over his role as the man of the house. You must always defer to him. That is where the blessing is. That is where you will enjoy more of the blessing of God as a woman. And for me, that's
All righty. Thank you both so much. God bless you. God bless your home. God bless your children. God continue to keep your union, new wine in your home in Jesus' name. We appreciate the time. We appreciate you guys being vulnerable. I know I've said that before, but it's refreshing to see couples come out and talk more about their struggles and not giving us this narrative of everything is smooth, everything is good, you know. But I really appreciate it. And yeah, wise words. And I know you see the comments. So thank you both so much. FM, my own brotherly, MD of the Africa. So before I let you go, I need you to advertise yourself a bit too, because we don't know. In case you do not know, we have said he's an MD. He sings as well. So FM, advertise yourself real quick. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was breaking.
Okay, I'm saying for you to advertise yourself real quick. I'm telling people you sing as well. So advertise yourself real quick.
Okay. I dey sing more can I help my ministry.
Thank you so much, Aladuni. Thank you. Amen.
Oh, can you hear me?
No, we lost you.
Okay, but can you hear me now? Oh,
Yes.
geez. Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying that I was telling people that you are a music director, but then that you sing as well.
Yes.
So I'm saying for you to advertise yourself quickly so people can know that FM sings. Let's know where we can get your songs from, we can get your music. How can they get in touch with you if they need you to come minister in their church and all that? So just advertise yourself real quick.
Okay, my Facebook page. That's a few links on my Facebook page. Akintoye Femi. And then maybe I don't know if it's possible. Probably I could also send some of those links to your Instagram page.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I will just put it under this video.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you both so much. Thank you all for joining. This is our last episode for the year 2023. Alrighty. So next week it's Christmas, and then the week after is New Year. So just 2 Saturdays left in the year. So this is it for this year, and I want to thank each and every one of you for all our guests that have come on the show this year, for all our viewers, for all those that contributed, for those that help in running the page, for those that will not see me or will not hear anything from Real Talk, and they're chatting me and they're asking, Mama, what's up? We've not seen you in a while. We've not heard from you in a while. We missed the show. You all, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. You've all made my year wonderful. You all made 2023 a success for me. As your host of Real Talk with Odun, it means so much to me that you take out time to, to spend your data. I know how real the struggle is real in Nigeria, so I appreciate you spending your data. I know some of you will reach out and say, it's a lot of data to just be on the live show. And so for the few that are always here consistently, day in, day out, every Saturday we come on, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. It means a lot to me. All right. Thank you until 2024 when we come your way. But I'm not saying this is a wrap for good marriages. Intermittently, we'll be still.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Let me let you go. Thank you so much. God bless you. You can go if you need to go. Thank you. I just need to say
thank you. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Thank you. Okay, so for 2024, we are not saying we are done with good marriages. We will still be bringing couples at intervals, but we'll have a new focus for the year 2024. And on the first episode of next year, we'll be telling you what that is. All right. So thank you all so much. I know you all want your giveaway, but this is what we are going to do. All right. As a giveaway, a final giveaway for 2023, watch out for the post that will be coming. There will be a post about a giveaway, a final giveaway for this year 2023. All right, but I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart, from the depth of my heart. I'm grateful for each and every one of you that spends your Saturday with me day in, day out. For those that reach out when, you know, at times we just take a break of 3 weeks and not coming on. Some of you will be, Mama, I hope you're okay. We've not seen you. We missed the show. Thank you. Thank you so much. You all, you know, you encourage me to keep this going. So until 2024, we'll all see it. We'll all be ill, we'll all be healthy, and none of us will be missing in Jesus' name. I will see you on the other side of 2024. God bless you. It's your girl, Odun Akirele. See you next year. Bye.